In the last few hours, Google has announced Gemini, a family of highly capable multimodal models. These aren't just any models, they're set to revolutionize the way we use technology. Gemini is a trio of powerful tools designed for different uses. Nano is optimized for your phone, Pro is the rough equivalent of GPT 3.5, and Ultra, the heavyweight contender, is slated to be released next year as the competitor to GPT-4. The technical report accompanying the announcement is a 60-page deep dive into the capabilities of these models, and it's already creating a buzz in the tech world. Media interviews, clips and press releases are flooding in, and the reaction has been electric. But, as with any breakthrough, there are bound to be questions and even controversies. This is not just another model. Gemini is poised to make a significant impact, but it's not without its controversies. Gemini has been hailed for its abilities in the NMLU, but it's essential to look beyond the hype. The way Gemini Ultra's capabilities were tested differs from how GPT-4 was examined, making direct comparisons a tad challenging. GPT-4 was evaluated using 5-shot learning, meaning it was given 5 examples to learn from before answering each question. On the other hand, Gemini Ultra, the biggest model in the Gemini family, was evaluated using a chain of thought method with 32 samples. While it's a different way of measuring, it's not an apples-to-apples comparison. The MLU, which stands for Machine Learning Understanding, is a multiple-choice test spanning 57 different subjects, from chemistry to business, mathematics, and even morality. According to Google, Gemini outperformed other models across these subject areas, even claiming it's as good as the best human experts in those areas. However, we must remember that the figure of 89.8% is very approximate. If you recall from the Smart GPT video, many conversations with the creators of the NMLU revealed this. Additionally, while Google describes the MLU as one of the most popular methods to test the knowledge and problem-solving abilities of AI models, they don't actually try to back up its credibility. It's also worth noting that the MLU test is not without its errors, with around 2 to 3% of its questions being in error. That's why it's somewhat perplexing to showcase these results to one decimal place. So, while Gemini Ultra indeed shows promise and may well be the best new model out there, it's important to scrutinize the testing procedures and the validity of the claims made about its performance. The hype around Gemini Ultra is understandable, but as with all things, it's always wise to dig a little deeper and look beyond the surface. While Gemini Ultra has shown impressive results, it's crucial to consider the testing procedures and the claim's validity. Despite its promising performance, Gemini Ultra's credibility has been called into question. The controversy centers around the MLU test, or the measure of learning and understanding, used to benchmark the model's performance. Gemini Ultra aced the test, with a score that seemed to surpass human experts across 57 different subjects, from chemistry to business, mathematics to morality. But hold on a minute, let's pump the brakes. The MLU test's credibility has been a topic of hot debate in the AI community. The creators of the MLU test themselves have confessed that the figure of 89.8% is very approximate. Furthermore, it's been found that with some basic prompt scaffolding, you can reach 89% with GPT-4, a model that precedes Gemini. If we had a slightly larger budget than the couple of $1,000s in API calls that were used, we could have reached 90% with GPT-4. So the question arises, are we looking at a genuine leap in AI capabilities, or is this a case of statistical manipulation? The plot thickens when we consider that the MLU test has been criticized for having 2 to 3% of its questions in error. Anthropic, a leading AGI lab, highlighted these errors in a blog post. Despite this, Google continues to tout Gemini Ultra's performance based on this test. This raises eyebrows. Is this a case of cherry-picking benchmarks that paint Gemini in the best light possible? Google's decision to continue using this test, despite its known issues, raises questions about Gemini Ultra's true capabilities. Are we really witnessing a quantum leap in AI, or is this just a well-crafted narrative? As we navigate the rapidly evolving landscape of AI technology, it's essential to question, to dig deeper, and to seek the truth beyond the hype. After all, in the world of tech, not all that glitters is Gemini. Thank you for tuning into 5-Minute AI News. Watch our next video called Gemini, Google's new AI game changer, or hit subscribe.